Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you. And it's for Monday, 17th day of July, 23rd day of Tamuz. Here we go. We had told you that you don't buy new clothes, you don't sew new clothing during the 9 days, etc. What about if there's a rip in some clothing and you want to just patch them or repair them? So as you might expect, that's allowed during the 9 days. That's not something of pleasure like knitting a new sweater. That's just, these are my pants. They have a hem that came down. I just need to sew it. So those kinds of things are allowed during the 9 days. If a person wants to polish his shoes during the 9 days, that's allowed. Polishing, we're going to make a distinction here between polishing and shining. Polishing is where, some of the black has gone away and it's all scuffed looking, and you want to apply polish to make that spot go away. That's allowed during the 9 days. But shining your shoes, where all the black is, let's say it's black, all the black is already there on your shoe and you just want to buff them, to make them shiny, that's questionable during the 9 days. For Shabbos, if you want to shine your shoes for Shabbos, according to the custom of the Vilna Gaon that we said, who allows changes of clothing and all that kind of stuff for Shabbos, he would allow polishing, polishing we said is allowed, but he would allow even shining of shoes for Shabbos. Bathing. Bathing for pleasure is not allowed during the 9 days. But a lot of us people today, in this day and age in the Western world, are really used to showering every single day. So a lot of people say that it's permissible for people like us who aren't doing it for pleasure, just want to wash off the dirt and perspiration, and a little bit of dirt and perspiration makes us uncomfortable. So a lot of poskim today will say that if people have become in that habit of showering every day to get the perspiration or dirt off of them, then they're allowed during the 9 days, but it should be done in a way that isn't for your pleasure. It's not a bubble bath, it's not done to the perfectest temperature that you want, it's just, to just clean yourself quickly. That would be allowed for people who find that they're terribly uncomfortable without taking a shower each day. Swimming is a no-no. We don't allow swimming during the 9 days. If a person needs to swim for medical reasons, under the consultation of his rabbi and doctor, they tell him that he has to swim every day, then it could be permissible. Should discuss that, of course, with your doctor and or rabbi. This might gross you out a little bit, but there are a lot of from camps, in the hot days of the summer, that do allow the kids of the camp to just jump in the pool for a few minutes during the 9 days. It's not really a swim, which is pleasurable, but it's a very hot day and everybody's dehydrating, and they just kind of cool off quickly in the pool. So that is allowed according to a lot of rabbis under the right circumstances. So do discuss that if you're planning to arrange such a thing, but there is permissibility for that during the 9 days. Thanks for logging on, and log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.